What's going on YouTube? It has been a very long time since I have seen you guys, and since I believe my last video was in November, it is now February, and Valentine's Day is right around the corner. So happy Valentine's Day to all those out there that are a couple or those who are looking. For those that are single, don't worry, it's all good. Anyways, I got two new things for you today. I got the Kanger nebox, which I have had for quite some time now. I believe I got it in December, and then I also have the crown on top of my X Cube. Right now I do have the Ni200 coil in here. I've tried some different coils on both of these. Like I said, I've had this one since December. I've had this one for about a month and a half now, so sometime January, late December, I picked this one up. And I'm going to show you how they vape. Right now in here, for those that don't know, this is the Kanger nebox. It's an all-in-one device. It has a 10 mil capacity tank. This is not the drip tip it comes with. Obviously, I've switched my own out, so it's blue on blue. Nice little device, 60 watts, also does temperature control. Right now, I do have one of the old Kanger coils in here, so it is backwards compatible with the older Kanger coil. So if you have an old Kanger tank laying around, or if you don't have a shop that has the new coils, which I believe the new coils are SSOCC coils, and of course the older coils are just OCC. I of course have tried nickel in here. I have tried a regular Kenthal. I have tried the Clapton coils that they make for this, and I of course have an older Kenthal coil in here right now. So let's show you how it vapes. Of course, with it being an older Kenthal coil, I do get a little bit of a burnt hit. And one of the things that these are notorious for, which mine has started doing recently, is leaking juice. Now it sucks because, you set it down somewhere, go to sleep, take your battery out, whatever, and next thing you know, you got a pile of juice underneath your mod. Well, this one does that as well. One thing that I have noticed, though, if you have a brand new coil in it, it doesn't tend to do that. And I've also seen some people that have done the RBA, that have a fix-up method to do that. Basically, you just stick more cotton in the RBA, you're good to go. I have not, fortunately, have not had the opportunity to do an RBA in this yet because my old Kanger tank does not correspond to the new RBA unit, so I have to get a new Kanger tank, which hopefully that'll be in the next week or so. And let's take another hit. Now right now I do have it only on 33.5 watts, so as you guys can tell, hits really nice. Favorite coil out of that I have tried would definitely have to be the Clapton coil. Awesome flavor. It does read at a higher wattage, so those that like, or a higher ohm, excuse me, so those that like vaping at a higher wattage, of course, do not get the Clapton coil. You're not going to get one of those low sub-ohm range coils in there that's 0.2. But of course, there is the RBA unit that does come with it, so there's that option. Now, onto the crown. I have tried a 0.5 coil in here. I've tried a 0.2, and of course, currently, like I said earlier, I do have the nickel, the Ni200 coil in it. Right now, I'm reading at, I got it set at 500 degrees, so let's show you how that vapes on my Smock X Cube 2. Now I am running a little bit low on juice, so I kind of got two of my least favorite flavors in here. This one is by a guy that makes his own juice. I don't really remember the flavor on it, can't really tell. It's kind of got like a vanilla almond taste, so it's not all that great, but it's not bad either. And in here I got kind of a mix between Joker, which is a grape flavor, not a great flavor, a grape flavor. So it doesn't really have that like awesome flavor hit that you get, but it also doesn't have a horrible flavor either. Now one of the things that I've noticed about this, from the newer SSOCC coils to the older OCC coils. The SSOCC, you get more airflow. It's obviously a better coil. It's a newer coil. So definitely, if you're going to get one of these or any of the new Kanger products, definitely pick up the OCC coil or the SSOCC. Or, of course, you know, if your shop's out of the SSOCC or you just can't find them, then, of course, you have options to get the OCC. Now, the crown tank. I've had this, like I said, for about a month and a half now. It's been my go-to ever since I've gotten it. I've had it both on my X-Cube and my Sigelli. Obviously, my Sigelli doesn't do temp control, so right now I have it on this. But I love it so far. Hopefully, I'm getting a TFV4 from my buddy. We're doing a trade. I'm trading him my Super Tank Mini for the new TFV4 tank. He supposedly has a full kit. Not too sure what all he has. It comes with it because he has told me before that he's got a couple things and he hasn't given me those. So we'll see how it goes. It's just kind of a mix between his work and my free time right now. So it's just kind of a matter of time. But let's take another hit on the crown. As you guys can see, the crown produces awesomely. Not saying that the nebox does not produce awesome. It is a great little mod. When I got it, I used it every single day. But one thing I've noticed from the older Kanger products, like I said, I have a Kanger full-size tank, which is a first-gen tank compared to, obviously, the newer. The coils go through like nobody's business. The new coils, I've heard people say that they last weeks. I've heard people say they last a month. For me, I blew through, I want to say 3 coils in a month. And I vape, you know, every single day that I can. If I'm working, obviously, then I just take my breaks and I vape during my breaks or on my way to work, on my way home to work, whatever. If I'm not working, you know, obviously I have as much free time as possible, so of course I vape during that. But the newer coils, even though the flavor's better and the airflow is a better draw of airflow, because this being the tank that's on the unit, there's no spot for airflow except for right here on the bottom between your pin and the airflow. Obviously this you cannot put onto a normal you know, mod because it's all in one. So with that being said, the OCC coils last longer, but the SSOCC coils taste better, and they may not last as long, which kind of stinks, but they do have a better flavor, a better draw, a better airflow, like all the things that you want in a coil except for lasting capabilities, which sucks because then you're going to be buying coils left and right, or if you just buy, you know, the 5-packs or you know, multiples of them, then you're good to go. You don't have to run to the vape shop every time you run out of a coil. Or, like I said, this does come with the RBA unit, which is one thing that Kanger is notorious for, is including the RBA units in their kits. Only bad thing is, like I said, I do not have a latest Kanger tank to actually do my RBA on, so that kind of sucks. But pretty soon, hopefully, like I said, I will be picking one of those up. The crown, like I said, I have been using it day in and day out for the better part of the last couple months that I've had it. Month and a half, whatever it's been. I love it. It's top fill, excuse me. You just unscrew the top here and you're good to go. Now, unlike the Super Tank Mini, which is my only other top fill tank at this moment, this drip tip does come off, which I do like that a lot of these new top fill tanks are doing that. You can change out your drip tips, because with my Super Tank, you know, at the time, this was my favorite drip tip, and I could not put it on the Super Tank because it was an all-in-one machine part. Then when the new run of Super Tanks came out, they actually made it to where the drip tips can come off, which is nice. Now with the crown, there's enough reviews on here. If you guys haven't seen them, go check them out. I'm not going to do a full review. This is just kind of a quick update. But it's got dual airflow on either side. This nice airflow ring that is nice to turn. You can fill from the top or the bottom. And the drip tip has 2 O-rings on it, so it's double sealed, nice wide bore drip tip, which I love. I've always gone for wide bore drip tips. Even when I had my pen, I instantly picked up a drip tip with it because the drip tip that was on it was not what I liked. So Alright guys, this is Tommy Vapes. Thank you for watching. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, like the videos, go back and watch all my other videos. And as always, keep on vaping, people. Stay healthy. Take it easy, folks. Have a great Valentine's Day.